This is a follow-up video to one we did here a couple months ago on some minimum tillage introduction of alfalfa and other grasses to basically pasture land. We ran a cultimulture, basically a roller harrow, some people call it, over this pasture ground one time. You can see the grooves in the grass where those tines went through about every, I would say, every 6 to 8, 10 inches apart. Some areas it showed up a little more, some a little less. This is primarily probably more clay. It varies, sandy to clay soil. So that was about 2 months ago. We've had 2 good rains since then. We broadcasted this after we roller harrowed it, and those tines went in about 2 inches. Just showing you what we have here. Since we didn't spray this out, we still had the existing seed base was still here, and also some existing grass that didn't get killed out. We just basically opened the ground and opened the seed bed just a little bit on top for any seed that's there and any seed we put on it to grow without losing what we had, basically. What we're seeing a lot of young alfalfa coming up. I mean, it's everywhere. It's almost prolific, which, you know, a lot of this is condition based. You get the right kind of rains. We've done this in the fall and had really good results. This is the first time I think we've tried to do it in the spring, and the rains were timely, and it's going to be an outstanding stand. Kind of reinvigorated this area that was basically so sodded in. There were areas where there was some club moss, and it just really kind of needed opened up. And it's actually going to be a great stand for a pasture that is primarily winter forage and sometimes springtime forage. But as far as cost goes, basically all we were out was some alfalfa seed. We have just a broadcaster we throw on the side-by-side that we went out and broadcasted this in about 3 or 4 hours. This was about 100 acres that we did. And we, I think, roller harrowed this in about an afternoon. 4, 5, 6 hours to roller harrow it. So the fuel cost, very little. Altogether, I would say between the seed and the fuel, maybe we have $1,500 wrapped up in this. So we'll see how it produces this year, see what it looks like in the summer and fall. But just wanted to show this as an alternative to, spraying out and no-till drilling or drilling or farming in general. The other nice perk of this is if it didn't rain, the seed was still there, and we still had enough existing grass that we weren't going to start blowing dirt out of this. And that's one fear we have, being in the northern plains, the high plains, that sometimes it doesn't rain, and we have very little invested into it, but a high likelihood of success if it does rain, and not a lot out if it doesn't. So just wanted to throw that out there, and maybe it works for you guys, maybe it works for somebody else. Thanks.